Hi, this is Matt, the token human at AIWritersRoom.com. I wanted to quickly show you what I think is an excellent UI in AI writing. So I've just started testing Writesonic, which as you can see I'm logged into, and it's got some really clever stuff, and I wanted to show you it and share it with you, but also show why I think these user interfaces are a really important part of the product. So as you can see, logged into Writesonic, we've got a lovely selection of tools, as do many of these solutions. But what I want to do is direct you over to the AI article and blog writer. I like testing with long form. I think the long form writers are really what demonstrates what each of these tools can do or can't do. Although in practice, I think maybe the little specialist tools are what a lot of the people are using a lot of the time. So we've got three options in here. I haven't tried two of them. I saw this one, beta. I thought I'd give it a go. So as you can see, it's brand new. It's still in beta. It looks really promising. So I thought we would talk you through it. So slightly different layout to we're used to seeing on a lot of the other tools. And I'll show you what I like about it as I go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to generate some ideas. I've got a project open here. Well, I've got a sports content one open, but actually I was going to switch to some home and garden stuff. So I'm going to do one about, let's say, increasing the curb appeal of your home. There are multiple languages. I only speak English, as you can probably hear from my accent. I speak British English. This isn't or English, as we call it in Britain. That's not an option. I'll stick with American English. It's close enough that we can do the edits. So this is one thing I like. Every time we get to generate ideas, it's going to show us exactly how many credits we're using. Some of the tools that are credit-based rather than word-based, it can get quite confusing. You don't really know what you're using up as you go. This allows us to keep an eye on it. So the first thing we do is we'll generate some ideas. So pretty familiar up until now. And it's going to come back with some titles that we might want to work with for your next. So we can pick one of these. That sounds pretty good to me. And this is where I like it. It's now selected this title, and I can generate introductions. So I can use another credit up, and I can generate some introductions to choose from. So this is what I like. The answer from each step is being automatically fed into the next one. That's a really nice flow. It really guides you through the process. So that's something that not all the tools do very well. And yeah, I'm particularly thinking of Peppertype at the moment. That seems really capable, but you end up backwards and forwards a lot. So it's generating an introduction post for us. I just need to have a quick read. I'll pause momentarily while I do that. I'm going to try to get in the habit of doing that, pause while I read. I was only paused for 10-15 seconds or so, but nobody wants to hear me over and on for 10-15 seconds. So I've read through them. Second one looks good. It seems on target with what I'm doing, or what I was thinking of for the blog post. The intro it's written for me is: the curb appeal of your home is the first impression potential buyers have of your house. The curb appeal of your home is the first impression potential buyers have in your house. So that's a bit of an odd thing, but I've often seen with many of the writers, we get these little repeats. I can just edit it and delete it. If you have a house on the market, it's time to work on your curb appeal. You might think you're making progress, but without a little extra effort, you could be leaving money on the table. When you list your home for sale, you'll see dozens of homes in the same price range. If your home isn't as well kept as your neighbours, only highlighted on the spelling because I'm set to, as I said, British English, it could turn off buyers, be a turn off for buyers. An updated curb appeal makes your property more attractive to potential buyers. It makes your home stand out from the crowd, your curb appeal, and so on. So it looks great. I'm happy with that. I'm 2 credits in so far. Now, if I would want to, I can generate outlines. Click the button, spend a credit. And we've got a choice of a number of outlines. So broken down into the sections. And again, I'll just pause. I'll have a little read and we'll pick one to go with. And I'm back again, just a few seconds there. So it's generated a number. They're all pretty good, to be honest. I think you could get a good article out of any of them. I'm going to go with this one. I just like it. It's just a little bit lighter, a bit shorter. I felt this, the second option maybe had gone off a little bit in the direction of preparing for a viewing rather than a bit earlier in the sale, which would seem to match the intro. So it's always worth reading these things rather than just clicking the first option. We want to generate a good piece of content that's in line with what I was thinking of. So select that. it then turns all of those outline points into these sections that we can use here. If we want, we can we can move them around. I'm going to just drop the paint colours one. This is Kerber Pearl. We're not going to be decorating at the moment. So there we go. We've got the sections that we want. Now it's going to cost me 5 more credits, and I'm going to write an article based on that. And at this point, it's going to take those section headers, it's going to take the intro text that we've already decided, and it's going to generate the whole lot, hopefully fairly quickly, into a completed draft article for us to check over. So it's not quite done yet. We've got the article. That's great. Don't want to give feedback at the moment. Thank you very much. But what it's done is it's loaded it straight into an editor, which is brilliant. So when we're reading through it, if we want to make any changes, you know, if we wanted to change this to house, we can just edit it straight away. And when we're done, we can download it from there. Or of course, we can copy it straight away. So I just think that's a really good little flow and a really nice way, but it's working. If I want to rewrite the whole article again, it's going to be another 5 credits to use. Worth keeping an eye on that credit burn. It does add up if you're getting the AI to do the whole part, but as you can see, it's a really nice, quick, easy flow. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found that interesting, and in particular, an interesting comparison to some of the other videos maybe. If you find that useful, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll be doing more videos as the weeks go on, and I'll get deeper in with these AI writing tools.